Could the state of Missouri give any money to support the Tour of Missouri?
Well, supporters of the bike race say it creates $30 million in economic impact, but the state says it loses money. Chris Hernandez just talked with the governor about it, and he's live in Claycomo. Hey, Chris.
Well, hi, Elizabeth and Mark. The governor was just here at the Ford Claycomo plant talking about jobs and the economy. But when it comes to the bike race, he says it is time for the Tour of Missouri to go on with private funding only, no state money. The Tour of Missouri brings internationally ranked cyclists to the state. They race in different cities over a week's time. The Tour wants $1 million from Missouri's tourism agency, and supporters say it's worth the investment.
Right now we are in an economic crisis where they are cutting budgets left and right, and to me it makes sense not to cut something that can bring revenue into the state. Everybody that was on crew, including the racers and everything, ate at Ma and Pa restaurants.
Gail Wesselschmidt of Greenwood is a cycling fan who volunteered during last year's tour. She says it brings the state international exposure and prestige.
We had somebody from Australia. We had somebody from Ireland who just moved to Canada and chose to spend their vacation here.
But Governor Jay Nixon says it's time for the tour to stand on its own.
When they started it, they talked about the fact that what they said was that there would be private sponsors would cover it by now. By the time you got to the third year, that would be all of this private money that would take care of it.
Cycling fans are mad at the governor. He's trying to avoid being blamed.
He thinks it's stupid and he doesn't understand it.
Believe me, you guys know me. I'm a sports guy. I like sports. I like stuff. I like to watch things.
The tour is scheduled to start August 31st. A decision by organizers whether to cancel could come within a week or so. Race supporters say that if the state would allocate even a modest amount of money, even far less than the $1 million they expected, it would open the door to more private funding, because they say they have sponsors who are waiting but who don't want to commit when it looks like state leaders do not support the event. Reporting live in Claycomo, Chris Hernandez, NBC Action News.